A lot of new additions. A lot of new. That's a new thing. A lot of new. No, it's not. Hey guys, what's up? We're back again, and this time we're going to be doing a haul video. I've never done one of these before, so we're going to try our best to make it look good. We're going to be talking about all the awesome stuff that I got while I was in Tennessee, which is actually surprisingly a lot. So, we're just going to go down the list, and we're going to go in chronological order because that's the only way I know how to do it. So we got to Gatlinburg. It was just me, mom, and dad, and we kind of walked around for a little bit. And of course, you get hungry. So we stopped at this place called Johnny Rockets. There was, we had the best waiter ever. His name was Carmine. And we actually just kind of thought him as, another goofy waiter, trying to make tips because that's basically all they get a living on. And he was a really genuine guy. He really reminded me of, like, Jeff Ramsey. Like, he had the exact personality. He had the tattoos and everything. And I saw him talking to this girl, and he gave her a teddy bear. Like, he just pulled one out of his pocket. And so naturally, I told my mom about it, and she was like, well, I'm going to try to get you one. And so he comes over, and she's like, what do I have to do to get a teddy bear? And he, like, explained this. He was like, I actually use my tips and things like that to get these toys. Like, I spend my money to get toys for these kids because, he's just trying to do it out of the kindness of his heart. And so it was like, this guy is actually a pretty kind-hearted dude. And so I was like, I want to get a picture with him. He's a really nice guy. He's super sweet, super awesome. I'm going to get a picture with him. And so, he comes back, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I get a picture with you? He was like, no, let's do it. Awesome. And so we took a picture together. And yeah, I know I'm horrible at taking selfies, so there's like a really big, face glare on me, but I don't care. And then, of course, he had to take a picture of me on his phone, so that was awesome. And the next thing I know, he's like, well, since you guys were so awesome today, I actually went back and got you a little stuffed animal. And so he pulls this little guy out of his apron pocket, and I was like, oh my god, you didn't have to do that, considering he had told us, just told us that he gets these toys from he uses his hard-earned money to get these toys for people. And so I was like, I can't accept this. But of course, he was like, I can't take no for an answer, yada yada yada. So I was like, okay. And so I added him to my collection of stuffed animals, and he's so cute. And then we went on down, and we stopped at this place that we always stop at, because Mom always wants to find, I know exactly what they are, and I can't think of it right now. They had a whole bunch of comic book stuff there, and I actually got me a little Batman. It's supposed to be a necklace, but I hung it up on the side of my TV because it just looks awesome. And I don't really wear jewelry, so yeah. I hung it on the side of my TV because it looks awesome. So yeah, that was item number 2. And then, this is actually not in chronological order at all because I'm actually going backwards through our day. But it don't matter because we stopped at another place where we met this really cool guy. He actually started talking to me, and come to find out, because I was wearing my new shirt, it's a PlayStation shirt, and it says Always in Control. And he was like, I absolutely love your shirt. And of course, he had on a Superman shirt, so I was like, oh my god, I love your shirt too. And I was like, PlayStation rules over Xbox. And he was like, oh my god, someone that finally understands. And while we were there, which I thought he was pretty awesome, I wanted to get a selfie with him too, but, my mom was like, oh my god, you're flirting, and I was like, But we got these little license plates, and everybody got one, so it was surprising because no one ever spells my name right. So I was really surprised when Mom found this one, because it's usually like Nicky or something like that, or something stupid. And then we found Lynn. So you got Nikki Lynn. And I was trying to find another one with Gordon, because it's kind of a popular, well, not really popular, but it's a guy's name. So I was trying to find Gordon to make Nikki Lynn Gordon. But then we found Cindy, and we found Steve, which is my mom and dad's name. And then we found Brandy and Ann. And Ann spells her name A-N-N, which is kind of unusual because most people spell it with an E. And then we found my sister's name, Brandy, and most people spell it D-I, and my mom spelled it D-Y. And so we found everybody's name with our unusual spellings, and we felt awesome because we finally found something that had our names on it right. We went on the next, no, it wasn't the next day. It was still the same day. And it's kind of a comic booky type shop. Like, literally Batman was plastered, like Batman and Walking Dead and all that stuff was plastered in the front window, so of course we had to go in. I already have this little guy. I have my little Joker pop doll, and I'm pretty sure that my ex-boyfriend got this for me. And he's so adorable. I've been trying to find a Joker pop doll that's not opened, and I ended up finding a Harley pop doll instead. So of course I'm not opening this whatsoever, but she's got a glare. But she's got her little like roller derby outfit on, and she's so cute. So yeah, I found this little gem, and she is going to be sitting on my desk forever because I love her. So I'm going to be talking about this next one that's on my finger next, because the last item I'm going to show is going to be a pain in the butt to get out of the box. So, my sister and her partner, sure, now it's her wife, they got married while we were in Gatlinburg, and that was the whole reason we went. And if you guys want to watch the video for that, I'll leave a link somewhere and you can go watch that. But they stopped and they got new, well, it wasn't really new rings, but they got rings with their names on it and the date engraved in it. And they were like, why don't you get a ring? And I was like, okay, you know what, I'll get an engraved ring too. So I ended up getting the silver band. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the infinity sign and then Nikki Lynn infinity sign. And I got a lot of weird looks because the only finger that I have left open, because I wear my class ring on my right hand ring finger, and so I had to put on my left hand ring finger because I don't want to wear jewelry on my entire hand. So put that on, and I love getting a lot of strange looks, because most of the time I'll start playing with it and it'll look like this, and it looks like I'm married, and I am not. It's just a ring that I like to wear. So that proves that the rest. But I think it's really pretty and I really like it. So now we get to talk about the best and biggest, literally the biggest thing that I bought at Gatlinburg. So if you guys have watched some of my videos, I don't know if I put them out yet. Yeah, I did, because it was in the tour of my room video. I play a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. I am obsessed with Kingdom Hearts. That was like literally my childhood wrapped up into one game. And, we just happened to pass by a store that had a certain something from Kingdom Hearts in the window. And if you could hear it, which you probably can, it's metal. And it has to do with this. And it has to do with the fact that I freaking bought a Keyblade. Yes, I did. It is the full, let me back up so that way you can take in all its glory. I bought an actual Keyblade, and it is fabulous. I love it. I love it with all of my heart and soul. But I didn't realize that this turns So we're going to try to like modify it to where, you know, that doesn't turn, or if we can't, you know, get it to where it won't turn or anything, I'm just going to end up hanging it on my wall, which is what I was going to do with it anyway. Because, you know, I'm not a cosplayer and I can't make those awesome, fantastic costumes, and I could totally never be Sora. So, yeah. I'm probably just going to end up hanging this bad boy on my wall, and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite. Watcha! So, anyway, as you can see, I have a bunch of new stuff to go in my room, and it was actually set up perfectly in my room, and I had to deconstruct it to show you guys. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all my new stuff, and I hope that you get jelly because all my stuff is awesome. And so yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys actually, you know what, if you guys want to talk about my new stuff, or if you guys see anything that you want to talk about, you can come talk to me on Instagram or Twitter, or talk to me in the comments below. I said that backwards this time. We're changing it up. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!